Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. It is that magical time of year again. The Sephora sale is here, and I am here to show you my top recommendations for the Sephora sale. I've had so much fun testing out so many products over the last few months and year, and I have gathered all that knowledge to help you not narrow down, but maybe expand your Sephora shopping list. We're gonna have so much fun talking about all my favorites and what I think might be best for you based on your skin type, your preferences, all that good stuff. So if that sounds like fun to you, please stick around. Please also make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell down below. We have so much fun in store with the Sephora sale and also so many new makeup releases coming around the corner. So if you want to make sure that you do not miss out on any of those updates, any of those videos, then please subscribe, hit the notification bell down below, and let's get this party started. So there are so many goodies to get to today. I had to make a list. I had to categorize things in my mind to make sure that we cover all the bases because there are so many things that we have to address. First, let's start with lips, because what could be more important than your lips, right? Maybe your finances are important too, your health, of course, what you're going to eat for dinner tonight. These are all important things, but your lips are very important too. So I have so many recommendations. Let's start with the most recent obsession of mine, the Gucci lip tints. I'm just looking at the Sephora website to give you all the details, so please excuse me if I'm looking down during this video. That's why. So these are specifically the Gucci Oil and Water Tint Hydrating Lip Stains. Now, this has become a fast favorite of mine. I've been trying these off camera for a while. They leave the most beautiful finish on your lips. They're hydrating. They do leave a stain. It's not going to last 12 hours, if you will, but it does leave a stain, and it is so hydrating on the lips. It's a pretty unique feeling on the lips. It's not drying. A lot of stains are particularly drying, I find, on my lips. That is not the case with this. It is perfection, and the shades are gorgeous. So these lip tints, or tint hydrating lip stain to be specific, they retail for $42. They come in a variety of shades that are absolutely beautiful, mostly neutral leaning shades, kind of deeper shades. There is a very pink shade that, well, I don't think this was available when I ordered, but maybe I'll have to pick this up. Claret pink, that is pretty. Anyway, the wish list video will be for another time. This is worth it. I will try to do a short while the sale is going on so that you can see how they look, but I highly recommend them. They are a must. Okay, so next is another expensive product. And it's one that I have not been able to film in a long form video, but I will be releasing a short showing different shades that I picked up, because I picked up a few shades and then I picked up more shades because I loved it so much. These are the Westman Atelier HydroBalm Sheer Tinted Lipsticks with peptide and hyaluronic acid. They are $50, but before you turn the page, hear me out. They're beautiful. They are so hydrating. They are so comfortable on the lips, and the shades are absolutely stunning. So some of my favorite shades are Bob. I don't know why you would name a lipstick Bob, but there you go. It's a beautiful shade. English Rose and Soda, but they're all beautiful. They just lay on the lips so beautifully. There's a little bit of a tingly feeling when you put it on, like for a minute or two, and then it goes away. It just leaves your lips looking so beautiful. The pigment lasts for a long time. It has a balmy texture, but it looks like a lipstick. It is gorgeous. It is just worth the price. And if you can get Westman Atelier at a discount, I highly recommend it. And I love that lipstick formula. I may have to pick up another shade or two during the sale because it's pretty. It's really, really good. So if you're looking for a lipstick that has more of a balmy, hydrating texture without it being too balmy. When I say balmy, I don't mean sticky or greasy. It's just hydrating. It's perfection. The packaging is beautiful. It's just a luxury experience. It is Westman Atelier, so they are expensive, but in my mind, they're worth it for the sale because you can get them at a discount, and the formula is excellent. Now, my next recommendation is kind of like a range of products. It's anything by Violet FR. Any lip product that she makes, put it on your makeup loving lips. There's something about her formulas and her shades that are just perfection. So first, the Lip Nectar Hydrating Lip Stain, one of the most hydrating lip stains I've ever tried. The colors are gorgeous. I want to pick up more. They are just stunning. And for $29, you're getting an excellent product. The doe foot is comfortable. The lip stain is just so hydrating and supple. It is absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, for $29, it's a really good value for an excellent, excellent product. She also has a couple of other products that I want to recommend. The Plume Lip Moisturizing Feather Matte Lip Whip. Oh my gosh. If you want that lip blush effect, you want a mattified lip without it being drying, it's does something to your lips that makes it look like they're just perfection, like there's very little lines, no imperfections. You just walk away having gorgeous lips. It lasts a long time. I've gotten compliments while I'm wearing these. They're absolutely stunning. My favorite shades are Mon Cherie and shade that I can't really pronounce, so I'll put it in the description box, and everything will be linked down below, and I will have a QR code on the screen for this video so that you can shop the video. Whenever you see something that you like, just scan the QR code up on the screen and it'll bring you to my Shop My page where it has all of my recommendations. I will also list everything down below, and of course, as always, please let me know if you have any questions. But these are absolutely stunning. These are $31, a pretty good deal for what they are. And then also the Bijou Balm Sheer Matte Lipstick. If you want that lip blush effect, this is a little bit more drying than the previous product, but they're gorgeous also. So my ranking would probably be the, I don't know, it's hard. The Plume Lip and the Lip Tint, the Lip Nectar Hydrating Lip Stain. Those are kind of even in my mind. It depends on what purpose you're looking for, Lip Nectar. But if you're looking for a more mattified lip, it's almost like a moussey texture. I think that's my favorite. Let's go with that. That's my favorite. Then the Lip Nectar, and then the Bijou Balm. So any lip product that Violet FR makes, put your makeup loving hands on it and you will absolutely love it on your makeup loving face. So next is a product from Fenty. Now I have loved this product for a very long time. These are the Gloss Bomb Sticks. This is what I have on my makeup loving lips right now. Let me just open this up so you can see. If you've never tried these Gloss Bomb Sticks, they're absolutely gorgeous. Very hydrating. They come in such fun colors. This is the shade Rose Amber, number 12. This is one of their most recent shades, and Fenty Beauty actually sent me this shade. They took really good care of me. They sent me so much in PR, and I'm so grateful and actually so humbled because it's Fenty, and it's one of those companies I've admired for so long, and the fact that they sent me anything, I'm blown away. So thank you to Fenty for sending me these Gloss Bomb Sticks. They sent me this one. They also sent me the shade Is It Fussy, which is a dusty pink, and I'll put that up on the screen. That's a beautiful shade as well. But I really do love this. I love a deeper lip, and I think this one is stunning. And the formula is excellent, and it's only $26. So I had actually recently stocked up on a lot of these shades when Ulta was having their 21 Days of Beauty sale. But then Fenty reached out to me, and they sent me this, and they also sent me a bunch of hair care, which we're going to get to later because I'm really happy with it so far. And one of the products is a definite recommendation for this sale. But if you've never tried the Fenty lip products, specifically the Gloss Bomb Sticks, they're excellent. Also, their lip oils. Let me tell you the proper name. Oh, and they came out with blushes. I want to try them. But the Gloss Bomb Oil Luminizing Lip Oil in Gloss. I love those. I have so many shades in them, specifically the shade Miss Jellyfish. If you've never tried it, it's like a sparkling, icy lilac shade. They're $26 also. They're very hydrating, and they're so fun. It's one of the only products that, to me, the shimmer actually shows up on your lips when you're wearing it. So those are some of my favorites from Fenty. And thank you again to Fenty for sending me the Gloss Bomb Sticks and the hair care. But we're going to get to the hair care later because I've really been enjoying one product in particular that has become an instant favorite. Now, in line with the whole lip blush trend that's very trendy right now, the Merit Signature Lip Lightweight Lip Blushes. Oh my goodness, these are beautiful. They're a little bit of a drier formula, so if you like a really hydrated lip, you probably won't like these. But if you want to go for that whole lip blush effect, it's absolutely stunning. And I did do a review on all the shades. I will link that down below in case you want to see the different shades applied. But the shade Andy, which is a neutral pink, it is so pretty, so feminine, but they're all beautiful. September is another great shade. They're all perfection, and the formula is great. They're $28 without the discount, so I think it's a really good value, and the formula is beautiful. So I definitely recommend the Merit Lip Blushes, and I will put my video where I show all of the different shades down below so you can check that out. But finish watching this video first, please, and then go watch it. Next, I want to give a shout out to the Dior lip oil, specifically the new finish, the High Shine finish, particularly the black cherry shade. Perfection. I also did pick up recently the latte shade, but it's just a glaze effect on the lips. It's a little bit thicker than the traditional Dior lip oil formula, which I love. I love a good Dior lip oil. It's one of my favorites. But the High Shine effect is particularly stunning, especially in the black cherry shade. Absolutely love it. It just gives the lips this kind of glossed over look where you don't see the lines and they're just high shine and they look volumized. It's beautiful. They do retail for $42, so if you can get them at a discount, I say, why not? But particularly the High Shine formula. All the different variations are great. Comes in a beautiful variety of shades, but particularly that High Shine formula, that's the way to go. So I definitely recommend picking that up at a discount during the sale. Next is a product from Prada. If the lip glosses were available at Sephora, I would definitely be recommending those, but unfortunately they're not. So I'm recommending like just a fun one. The Prada Hydrating Lip Balm with jojoba oil in the shade Banana Yellow. It's just a fun one. It's a great lip balm. It just hydrates your lips so nicely, and it's great on top of lip products. It's just fun. I recently discovered it. I missed out on all the hype when it first came out. I know it was a little bit controversial, but I love it. But it's a great thing to hydrate your lips. And it's just a fun pop of yellow. It has a banana scent. It's just a lot of fun. So if you're looking for like a fun splurge item, I recommend that one from Prada. Next, I have a lip liner. This is from Kulfi. This is the Lassie Lip Staining Lip Liner. And oh my goodness, does this stain your lips? It is really, really good. So I do use it as a liner, or sometimes, fill in the lips a little bit just to have more of a stain on the lips. But these last so long. They're priced so reasonably well. It's only $24. So for a lip liner that actually stays for a long time, it's a comfortable application. It's not a harsh pencil. It's very comfortable on the lips. And it's just a good product. Kulfi makes such good products. I've really been impressed by everything I've tried by them. They're becoming one of my favorite companies at Sephora very quickly. And particularly, I have the shade Flames. Actually, some of the shades are already sold out at Sephora. That's interesting. That's unfortunate, actually. Okay, well, hopefully maybe they'll restock before the sale or during the sale. The darker shades look like they are in stock. There's a berry brown shade. There's a deep neutral brown. There's Flames, which is a warm rose. So they're really, really pretty. They come in a nice range of shades. And for $24 plus a discount, you're getting an amazing lip liner that stains the lips. Mine have not dried out. They've held up really well, and I've really been enjoying them. So that is a great choice from Kulfi if you're looking for a good lip liner that actually stains the lips. And this product I have reviewed on my channel before. These are the Patrick Ta Major Moisture Smoothing and Hydrated Tinted Lip Balms with Vitamin E. Now, these retail for $25, which is a pretty good price point for Patrick Ta. They're really good. I don't hear enough people talking about these. They're hydrating, and the scents, flavors, they're so good. Like there's a cookie butter scent. It's a cool mauve shade. It's really good. I find that my lips are very hydrated after using them. I have no complaints. I love them. There is a creme brulee shade that I think is only available on the Patrick Ta website. Also, milk tea is really good. Cocoa butter is a sheer one. And espresso. Oh, espresso is good. It smells like espresso. It's good. And it's dark. It's gorgeous. But honestly, for $25, it's a really good lip balm. I think it's kind of underrated. I think people should talk about it more, but I really like them. So if you're looking for a good lip balm, that's a nice choice from Patrick Ta. But if I had to give a little bit of an edge to another one, probably is the Edam lip balms. Let me tell you the exact name of them. These are the Edam Le Chouchou Exfoliating and Softening Peptide Lip Balms. I recently started using these over the last few months. It's the only thing I use at night on my lips. It stays on. The shades are beautiful. They're comfortable. They're not sticky. They work really well to exfoliate the lips and just treat them. They're really good. So I recently tried the newest two shades, Sakura Shaved Ice, which is a milky translucent neutral tone pink. It has a vanilla latte scent, which is really nice. And then there's also the Chateau Rose, which is a cool vintage rose with a golden champagne pearl finish, and it smells like lemon meringue pie. Go figure. They're both beautiful. If I had to go with one over the other, because they're kind of similar in shades, I may go with the Sakura Shaved Ice because of that vanilla latte scent, but they're both good. And any shade I think you would pick, you'd be happy with. They're $24. They are such good lip treatments. You've probably seen them on social media. Believe me, they're worth the hype. I personally love them. I use them every single day, and at night, that's the only thing I use on my lips. So, my makeup-loving lips, I should say. Excuse me. If you've never tried those from Edam, now would be a really good time to give them a try. Okay. So now that we have done lips, let's move to eyeshadow for a minute. The Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Original Palette. You should pick it up. The other day, I did a review of Hermes, and I used the bronzer in the crease of my eye, and it was looking a little bit dull. Once I put on the gold shimmer from the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Original Palette, it was like, wow. It was gorgeous. If you love a neutral eyeshadow palette, it's a beautiful one. I do recommend getting it. I have a feeling it might sell out during the sale. I think they're permanent in Mario's line, but I could be wrong on that. But either way, whether it's permanent or not, I think you should try it, and the sale is a great time to give it a go. Another palette would be the YSL Nude Hours palette. Now, this has been going in and out of stock all over the place. It was at Macy's, then it was at Sephora, then it was at Nordstrom. It's been kind of hopping around all over the place, spreading wealth, or lack of wealth, actually, taking your wealth, taking your money. But it is an expensive palette. If you can get it during the sale, I will be keeping an eye on the Sephora website to see if it becomes available. I will post on my community page here on YouTube and on my Instagram page if it does come back in stock during the sale. So please make sure that you're following me on Instagram and on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss those updates. But I did look today. I was able to pick it up in store if I wanted to. So it's possible that even if it's not available online shipping, you could pick up in store or have like same day delivery depending on where you live. So even if it says out of stock on the website, look at your, local delivery options or local pickup options. It may be available to you. So that is a recommendation. Or what you could do also is get it before the sale if you can get it locally, because it's going to sell out. Whatever's left is going to sell out. But hopefully they'll restock. That's my hope. It's a really beautiful palette. If you can get it, I recommend it. I believe Dolce & Gabbana is coming to Sephora on the first day of the sale, April 10th. The Dolce & Gabbana Ever Icon Eye Palettes are some of the best eyeshadow palettes I tried in 2025. They're absolutely beautiful. They are $72, but the packaging is very luxurious and the formula is exquisite. I will note that they're made with almond oil and I think possibly pistachio oil. So if you have a nut allergy, please avoid them, but they're absolutely stunning. The formula is just exquisite. You will love it. The packaging is fun. Some people don't like it. I love it. I think it's beautiful. But the formula inside is perfection. So $72 is a lot of money for a palette, but if you can get it at a discount, why not? Next, we have an eyeshadow palette from Danessa Myricks. This is the Mini Everyday Magic Neutral Freedom palette. This was part of the larger palette that came out last fall in 2025. So if you have that palette, you can make this palette yourself. You can rearrange the colors to make this palette. I did a review on it showing you how to do it, so I will put that down below as well. But if you don't have that palette, I would recommend picking up this mini palette. It's just a beautiful neutral palette with shimmers. So if the neutral palettes that you're seeing out on the market are like, it's too neutral for you, go with this one. The shimmers are beautiful. Her mattes are exceptionally smooth. It's just a beautiful palette. And for $48, it's reasonably priced. I'm not saying it's cheap, but it's definitely reasonably priced for the quality you're getting. Danessa Myricks has excellent quality, so that is a really good one to get on sale. Also, I always recommend these to people. The Makeup by Mario Cream Eyeshadows, unless you have very, very dry or very mature eyelids. I have dry eyelids. I have dry eyes. It doesn't bother me. I don't find it to be particularly drying, but if you are worried about that, maybe skip out on them. The cream eyeshadows, though, are perfection. If you do struggle with dryness on your eyelids, try the Armani Eye Tints. I use them all the time, literally all the time. Also, the Merit Solo Shadows are really good, but if I had to pick a favorite out of all three that would be most universally flattering to people, I would go with the Armani Eye Tints, specifically Cashew. It's one of my favorites, but they're all good. It's really good. Tobacco is a good shade also. They have shimmer shades, they have more matte shades, but the formula is excellent. And if you have more mature eyelids or dry leaning eyelids, that's a really good option as well. Now, today on my makeup loving eyelids, I have a product from Makeup Forever. Let me get up close and personal so you could see. It is such a fun eyeshadow. It just comes in a little jar. It's an eyeshadow by itself. It is so fun. And you can really build up the pigment to get like a green to pink shift. I wore it today and I absolutely love it. It stayed a very long time for several hours. Did not irritate my eyes. Sometimes eyeshadows like that can be a little bit irritating. This did not irritate my eyes. Really beautiful, easy to work with. I highly recommend. They have a lot of fun shades. I hope they come out with more everyday shades or more duochrome shades that are not so loud, but it's really fun. It's a fun product. So if you like fun eyeshadows, if you're looking for something different, that's a really nice option. Now, as far as eyeliner goes, I would recommend the Hung Van Gogh gel eyeliners. Those last so long. They're just, if you need a good black eyeliner, definitely recommend checking his out. It's perfection. Also, the Sarah Creole eyeliners. I will put them up on the screen. Any shade is beautiful. There's a bronze shade that's particularly gorgeous, but the formula is just so creamy. You have time to work with them before they set down. They last a really long time. So those two eyeliners to me stand out among the rest, except for the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Matte Liquid Liner. I have yet to find a liquid liner that is better than this eyeliner. I use it pretty much every day in my everyday life. I use it almost every day. And a lot of times on filming, if I'm not doing eyeliner on camera, that's what I'm wearing. It is so easy to use. If you're scared of liquid liner, don't be with this one. It's just perfection. And also Ulta has a brown version now, but Sephora has the black version. I've been using it for years. I could not recommend that one enough. And while we are on the subject of our makeup-loving eyes, let's quickly talk about mascara. I just have a few quick recommendations. The first is from Kulfi. This is the Kulfi Batty Lash Smudge Proof Volumizing Tubing Mascara. Retails for $26. So Kulfi did kindly send this to me in PR, and I greatly appreciate them sending it because I've been using it almost every single day. I fell in love with it. It's so volumizing yet lightweight on the eyes. It doesn't irritate my eyes. I have very sensitive eyes. Certain mascaras just don't cooperate with my eyes. Or maybe my eyes don't cooperate with it. That's usually the issue. Let's put the blame on me. But this mascara is really beautiful. It's so volumizing and lengthening. It lasts all day. It doesn't flake. It's just really good. It's a beautiful mascara. And it's relatively priced. It's $26. So it's $26, then you would get your discount. I really would strongly recommend you checking it out. I have been loving it so far. Also, the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara. I've fallen in love with this recently. I have been using the brown one lately that's exclusive to Ulta. Hopefully they'll bring it to Sephora soon, I hope. But the black one, the formula, it's just exceptional. It's volumizing. It stays all day. That's what I have on my lashes right now, the brown one. With my lashes, they're so thick that you really can't tell the difference between brown and black. So it would probably look similar on you, the black one, the way it looks on me in the brown. But you see how volumized my makeup-loving eyelashes are? So, really good mascara. Also, I have one from Kosas that I would like to recommend to you. This is the Kosas Soul Gazer Lengthening Mascara and Lash Serum in one for sensitive eyes. So the wand on this is really great for separating your lashes. It has a lash-boosting peptide serum for visibly longer, fuller lashes in 6 to 8 weeks, and it is safe for sensitive eyes. So I don't use a mascara often enough, that many days in a row. I kind of switch out between these three lately. So I don't know about the serum part of it, but I have heard amazing things from other content creators who talked about this product with respect to the serum. So I've heard really good things about that part of it. But the mascara part, I love it. It's a great mascara, really great. Like Kosas says, for sensitive eyes, I have sensitive eyes. This never bothers me. It doesn't flake. It builds up. It is beautiful. So those are 3 really good mascara recommendations. I could recommend, YSL Lash Clash or the Dior Show Over Volume Mascara. But with so many different makeup products to try, mascara is one that you don't have to always go the most crazy luxury option, right? These are 3 really good, reasonably priced mascaras that I've been using in my everyday life that I would highly recommend to you. So now we're going to backtrack from our makeup-loving eyes and go to the face. And we're going to talk about foundations. So I have a few recommendations. Get out my list here. I just ripped it off. So much for being theatrical. So the first foundation I want to talk to you about is what I have on my makeup-loving face right now. This is the Rare Beauty True to Myself Natural Matte Longwear Foundation. It's a soft matte foundation, and my goodness, do I love this foundation. Now, as someone with dry skin, I was worried about how a soft matte foundation would wear on my skin. It wears beautifully. You just have to make sure that you apply the product correctly and hydrate enough. So you make sure you put on your moisturizer, your serum, maybe a hydrating primer. You don't have to go in with a primer base because this has a primer in it and it is self-setting. I find that I like it better with a little bit of a primer. I'm going to talk to you in a minute about what primers I've been using, but it's a beautiful foundation. It makes my skin look so flawless. I wore it the other day for 10 hours. I had just a little smidge of setting spray just to make sure everything locked in together for the day, but no powder. It was beautiful. It wore so nicely. I was so impressed. You feel like you have nothing on your skin. It is weightless. And as far as applying it, what I like to do, just need a little bit, put a dot, work your brush into it, and then work in each section. Don't go all over the face, put the dots and then go into it. I wouldn't do this one with your hands either. I would put on the back of your hand, prime your brush, and then go in sections so that it layers well and it wears well. But as long as you do that, as long as you moisturize, if you have dry skin, you will love it. And if you have oily skin, I think you will love this even more. But either way, it is a great foundation. I'm so happy that this came out in time for the Sephora sale. The next foundation recommendation is the Dior Forever Skin Glow Liquid Foundation. This, like I said, was the reformulation. I love the glow one. The matte one, I wasn't crazy about, I have to be honest. I like the original one a lot better. The glow version, though, it wears beautifully all day. It's weightless on the skin. It makes your skin just look glowy and beautiful and youthful. I really love it. So I highly recommend the glow one. The matte one, as a dry skin girly, I can't recommend it. But maybe if you have oily skin, you would like it. I just didn't think it was anything fantastic, and I thought it was a little bit of a downgrade from the original formula. Another absolute favorite of mine for the last few months has been the Prada Reveal Skin Optimizing Refillable Soft Matte Foundation. This is at a whopping $70, but it is highly worth it. I love this foundation. I wear it all the time, on camera and off. It's one of my go-tos. It's been around for a while. It's nothing brand new, but it was new to me, and I have fallen in love with it, so I really recommend it. If you can get a discount off $70, it's a good time. But it's such a good foundation. One of my favorites. Now, I have a couple of skin tints to recommend to you. The Ciel Tint and Protect Medium Coverage Serum Foundation with SPF 50. So that's really great for the upcoming summer months. I love this skin tint. I think it is absolutely stunning. It's very hydrating. It's very glowy. I do recommend powdering it slightly, because if you don't powder it, I find that it doesn't dry down 100%. But it provides beautiful coverage for being a skin tint and has SPF 50. So I've been wearing that a lot recently. I absolutely love it. For the days where I don't want to put a heavy foundation on, or just want something very hydrating for my skin, I've been wearing it, and I really love it. I've been enjoying it so much lately. Also, the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40 Hydrating Foundation. This retails for $48. This is not a skin tint that's for everybody. If you have oily skin, you probably won't like this. But for us dry skin girlies, you will love this. Again, this product is definitely for your light coverage days, your no makeup days. It's not something that's going to last you 8-10 hours. But if you're just running out of the house to do a quick errand, or you're in the house and you're on a Zoom call, something like that, it just leaves the most beautiful glow on the skin. Again, I do recommend setting this down a little bit. I usually take the Say powder, which is a radiant powder. It's not going to mattify the look of the skin tint. It just will, bring it down a notch and let it settle. I wouldn't use a mattifying powder on this, but it leaves a beautiful, beautiful glow on the skin. Really nice. And I do recommend it for us dry skin girly, like I said, for those light, no makeup days. So for concealers, I want to mention two. This is the Patrick Ta Major Skin Soft Blur Brightening Hydrating Concealer with vitamin E. It's a beautiful hydrating concealer. I have nothing bad to say about it. It's a little bit lighter coverage, so you may want to build it up, but it is so hydrating, so nice, and I've really been enjoying that. But my all-time favorite concealer, and has been for a very long time now, is the Sarah Creole Concealer. This is the Sarah Creole Face Flex Concealer and Complexion Enhancer with caffeine. It's just my favorite concealer. I wear it every day, so almost every day. But it's just such a good one. Also, her color correctors that she came out with recently, the Sarah Creole Face Flex Color Corrector Instant Under Eye Brightener. These are really good, and they pair beautifully with her concealer. So I recommend checking out the concealer if you haven't already, and pair it with that color corrector. These are expensive. Sarah Creole is a luxury brand, very high price, but the quality of those two products right there. Also, the concealer lasts a really long time. It took me months to go through that bottle of the concealer. So even though it's a high price tag, the quality is beautiful, and the product should last you a very long time. So I'm very confident in recommending the Sarah Creole Concealer as well as the Patrick Ta one. Now, as far as primers go, I don't always use a primer, but I have been using a primer more often. The first one I want to talk to you about is from Wise Beauty. This is the Skin Glow SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen Primer with Niacinamide. Wise Beauty kindly sent me this product as well as their exfoliating pads, and I've been loving everything from Wise Beauty. I went out and bought their lip tints. I really love them. But this primer is just beautiful. There's a beautiful glow on the skin. It really preps your skin for makeup. Very hydrating. It's $54. It is a little bit pricey, but again, it's a good time to stock up on luxury goods when the sales are going. It is $54, so it's a little bit up there in price, but it's highly worth it in my opinion. The other primer is a very recent find. The Ciel Prime and Protect SPF 30 Smoothing Primer has been out for a while, but they recently released two new shades, Mother and Nacra. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I hope so. So Mother is a sheer champagne shade. I may have ordered the other shade, which is more of a bronzy shade, but I've been loving the Mother shade. It is so good. It's so hydrating. It preps your skin. It has SPF 30, which is great, but even the SPF aside is a really good primer. It's excellent. And then also a sunscreen that I've been testing out lately, the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen Invisible Broad Spectrum SPF 50. I love it. It lays beautifully under makeup. It really preps the skin. It gives you a nice glow. Supergoop did kindly send this to me in PR, and I'm very grateful that they did. It's a really good sunscreen. Like, It's just excellent for dry skin especially. But like I said, it lays beautifully under makeup and it's kind of like a primer. So on a day where maybe you want to skip your primer, you don't have a lot of time, just throw on that sunscreen and then go right in with your makeup. It's an excellent sunscreen and I'm really glad that Supergoop sent it to me so I could try it out for you guys. I do recommend it. Now, in the skincare realm, I do have a couple of suggestions, recommendations. One is a makeup remover. This is from Elemis. This is the Pro Collagen Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. And I have it in the fig scent. And oh my goodness, this is a good cleansing balm. So what I do with this is I rub it all over my makeup loving face. I rinse it. Then I take a tissue, wipe off all the excess makeup that comes off. And then I go in and do a double cleanse just because I test a lot of makeup. So I have to make sure that my skin is nice and clean. This is a really good hydrating cleansing balm, especially if you have sensitive eyes. A lot of products just irritate my eyes when I'm washing my face. This doesn't. It hasn't since day one. And I am now officially hooked on this. This is an excellent way to take off your makeup at the end of the day. I really love it. It just gets everything off your face and it leaves it smooth and hydrated. It's excellent. I can't recommend it enough. It is expensive. It's $72, but it's a very big jar. It will take you a long time to go through that. And it's a good time to pick it up while the sales are going. But I highly recommend that one. That's become a new favorite and a very consistent favorite. I haven't stopped using it since the day I tried it. Now, as far as skincare goes, just a couple quick recommendations. I always recommend the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream Plumping and Hydrating Refillable Moisturizer. It's just my go-to moisturizer. There's also another product from Tatcha I want to quickly talk to you about. The Tatcha Indigo Overnight Repair Redness Reducing Barrier Cream. I got a sample of this in the advent calendar that I got last year for Christmas. This is a great repair cream for when your skin is just flaring up. You don't know what to do with it. You just put it on and you wake up with such smooth skin in the morning. Really calms down any kind of like flare-ups in your skin. I love it. I can't say enough good things about it. It is $94, so it is expensive. Tatcha is quite expensive, but it's really good if you're looking for something to help calm down your skin. Okay, so next let's talk about blush for our makeup-loving cheeks. So my first recommendation are the new Prada blushes. Now, I know a lot of you did not like the packaging. You've told me you don't like the packaging. I completely understand, completely get it. You are paying luxury prices. You expect luxury packaging. I totally get it, completely. I will say the formula inside to me is worth it. I think the packaging is kind of fun. I think they're trying to enter a more youthful market maybe, and that's why they're doing it that way. But the formula is really good. It's not like they reduce the quality of their formula to make it more appealing to the masses. It's a really good blush. It's blurring on the cheeks. It's a true balm to powder. It's a very unique type of blush, and it's just beautiful. It makes your cheeks look gorgeous. So if you can put the packaging aside, despite the luxury pricing, you will be getting a discount at the sale. But if you could put that aside, you'll get a really beautiful blush in a gorgeous array of colors. I may have already bought more before the sale. Or I may not have. I did. Okay. The next one is the Charlotte Tilbury Soulmates palettes. These are the heart palettes that came out last year. They were sold out. They brought them back. Now, they've been on the Sephora website for about a week or so as showing as coming soon. They're not in stock yet. I have a feeling they're waiting till the sale to re-release them. Get your hands on it if you haven't already. I did not last year, and I'm so glad I have them now. The powders in those palettes are so good, the brightening powders, specifically the Flawless Rosewood one. The Flawless Pink is beautiful, but the Rosewood, that brightening powder, has a peach undertone. It's just so good. It just cancels out your darkness. The blush is beautiful. Or you can buy both, because like I say, why have one when you can have two? So I really love both. I'm so glad I have them in my Makeup Living collection, and I highly recommend that you pick them up during the sale when they become available. Now, there is a Patrick Ta Mini Must-Have Major Headlines Double Take Cream and Powder Blush Duo Set for $40. You get two of the mini cream and powder blush duos in the shades She Goes to the Gym and She's Seductive. I may be picking this up even though I have these shades in the large sizes. I might. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I might have to. Now, if you're interested in this set, which I think is really good because you get two shades, with the Patrick Ta blushes, you'll never need to buy a backup or a refill because they're so pigmented. They will last you for your generation, your kids' generation, and your grandkids' generation. They will be here much longer than any of us will be. Believe me, they're that pigmented. But if you get the smaller ones, they're more compact, they're better for traveling, and you get to try two different shades. So I recommend that set. I may be picking up that set, I'm not sure, but we'll see how that goes. But I really do recommend the Patrick Ta formula, and if you can get it in the bite-sized version, if you want to call it that. It's a really good value. Now, another product from CL that I have been using a lot lately, these are their cream blushes. Let me give you the proper name. These are the CL Blush and Protect SPF 50 liquid blushes. Excuse me, they're not cream, they're liquid. So I've been loving these blushes. I might have bought another shade before the sale. I have the shade June, which is a warm burgundy. I don't know if I would recommend that unless you're looking for a good bronzer shade. I love it because sometimes I just want that look. But they have a beautiful bright pink, Giselle, or Kersey, which is a warm nude, or Bahati, which is a dusty rose. They have beautiful shades. They last a long time. They're great for on the go. And they have SPF 50, so you can't go wrong with them. So I do recommend those from CL. And another one that I have might be controversial because I feel like anytime you bring up Rhode, it's controversial. But the Rhode pocket blushes, they're just great blushes. And they come in beautiful shades. I love them. I use them all the time. I think it's a great product. For the amount of $25, you're getting a great cream blush. I throw them in my purse all the time when I need to freshen up during the day, or if I don't know what to put on, I just throw that on. It just looks good with any foundation. It's really beautiful. They have a great selection of shades. You really can't go wrong. So if you've never tried Rhode or the pocket blushes, I do recommend them. I think it's one of the best products that Rhode has. And like I said, they have beautiful shades. Some of my favorite shades are Sprinkle, Tan Line, and Sun Soak. But I think Tan Line and probably Sprinkle are my favorites. But maybe I'll pick up another one or two during the sale. But I use these all the time, so I highly recommend the pocket blushes from Rhode. Now for highlighter, I have only two recommendations. The new Givenchy Prism Libre highlighters, they are just gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Now the Givenchy Prism Libre strobing and illuminating highlighting powders for $62. They are perfection. My favorite shades are probably Rosy Gold, and Coral Copper is a gorgeous like bronzer shade. But any of the shades you would get are really beautiful. The Lilac Pink is kind of similar to the Arctic Rose shade from Gucci in their highlighter range, but you can't go wrong with any shade. They're absolutely stunning. They're expensive. They're $62, but it's such a great time to try them while they're on sale. You will love them. I think they're beautiful. And you can also wet your brush to get a more dramatic effect as you're applying them, but even if you just do it the traditional way, you'll love them. I will put a link down below. I did buy all shades to try out for you guys, so I have a review on all the shades, showing you application, showing you my very honest, shocked opinion about how much I love them. Like, I really was that happy about them. But I will link that video down below, so once you're done watching this video, you can check that out to see the different shades. Now, another one is a much more affordable option. This is from Kosas. This is the Shiny Objects Wet Glisten Highlighter Powder for Face and Eyes. Particularly, I have the shade Glimmer Rose. I have that suggestion from Nikki Rose. Not that she gave that to me personally, but I would like to think so. I'd like to think they were besties, but she doesn't know who I am. So I will live in that fantasy and say that Nikki Rose personally recommended this highlighter to me. And Nikki, if you're watching, you're not. But if you are, thank you for the recommendation, girl. You always recommend the best. I love this on top of my eyes. I love this as a blush topper. It is so stunning. It's so pretty. I may pick up another shade. I wouldn't say it's the best like overall highlighter. If you want that beautiful highlight effect just lit from within, I would go with the Givenchy, but the Kosas is a great topper, like I said, for blush or on top of your eyes. A little bit of a different formula, a little bit of a harder formula than the Givenchy, which is very powdery and soft and easy to use. This is a little bit different, but I really do love it and I'm using it all the time. Now, before we move on to bronzer, I want to quickly mention two powders for your face. It's a classic for a reason, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Refillable Blurring and Setting Powder. I mean, it doesn't really need a lot of explanation. It just leaves the most beautiful filter on your skin. There's nothing bad to say about it. It's really beautiful. It is $50, so I only say that now because it's a good time to stock up if you are low on that powder or if you've never tried it. It's just really stunning. And also, the Prada powder has become an instant obsession, favorite, whatever you want to call it. It's so good. This is the Prada Reset Rebalancing Refillable Setting Powder. Oh my goodness, does this make your skin look flawless? It does retail for $90 though. That's the only downside. But it's a good time to stock up during the Sephora sale. It's perfection. And it's green. How fun is that? It doesn't show green on your face, but it's just gorgeous. It's most finely milled, soft, powdery powder. Is that a good way to describe it? It is perfection. It is just, it's luxury in a powder. It's beautiful. And it just makes your skin look extra flawless. So if you've ever been thinking about that powder, I do recommend it. Or if you're looking for a good luxury powder, check out the product. Okay, so now let's move on to bronzer slash contour. I'm always going to recommend the Dior Forever Jumbo Bronzer. It's just perfection. But also the bronzing stick. That has become a favorite of mine. I love that for on the go. I love it for layering. It's technically called the Dior Forever Skin Bronze Bombing Balm Stick with a natural skin finish. There's nothing bad to say about it. I really do love the number 3 shade, the light medium, but I also use number 2 soft fair. So it's just great for layering under powder bronzer or on its own. I love it. It's so good. Now, Westman Atelier has just released these new duos. These are the Sun Tone Bronzing Creams. It comes with 2 shades in each compact. Now, mine's a little bit dirty because I used it today. This is what I have on for bronzer. I really love it. So you're supposed to take this lighter shade and put it higher up on the cheek and then use this more for underneath. So I really love it. Again, I only tried this today, so I do recommend it. I think the formula is beautiful. I can't tell you about longevity because I haven't been wearing it long enough, but I will continue to test it out and I'll try to put an update on social media to let you know how it's going. But I do recommend it. I don't know if it'll sell out during the sale. It's brand new, but it's really good. It's expensive, but I would recommend checking it out during the sale if you're curious. Again, I picked up Soleil Parfait number 2, and also packaging is 10 out of 10. Look at this color. It's stunning. We're not buying it just for the packaging, right? I mean, a little bit, but not 100%. As far as contour, the Westman Atelier Face Trace Cream Contour Stick in the new shade Olé. That is beautiful for fair to light skin, much like myself. I have a video going through a lot of the new shades that came out recently. I will link that down below. So when you're done watching this video, if you want to check that out, there's a full breakdown of the newer shades and also comparing to some of the existing shades. But the Olay shade is really beautiful. I do recommend that if you're similar to my skin tone, if you have fair to light skin, if the other contours have been a little bit dark for you, I do recommend that new Olay shade. It's really good. A new powder bronzer that recently came out, the Say Super Suede Radiant Talc-Free Baked Powder Bronzer, specifically in the shade Amalfi. So good. It's such a good powder bronzer. Nothing bad to say about it. It's $32, so it's more on the affordable side than maybe Dior or Westman Atelier, but perfection. I've been loving this bronzer. It's so good. Another one that I just looked and it's out of stock. I have a feeling I know why. But the Armani Beauty Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer Highlighter retails for $43, specifically in number 11 Bronze Blush. I've been using that as a bronzer. It's gorgeous. Ashley Page, if you don't follow her on Instagram, she is just such a great lifestyle person, has such great tips. I love her makeup advice because she gives such good recommendations. This was one of them, so it's probably why it's sold out, specifically in that shade, because I think that's the one she recommended. But it's a really good product, and I did pick it up after I saw her use it and explain what she does with it. She uses it as a bronzer, even though it's technically a highlighter. It's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. So if it does come back in stock, I do recommend it. Or if you could pick it up at your local store, I do highly recommend that one. And then finally, a very affordable option, which I love and a lot of people do love also, is the LYS No Limits Cream Bronzer and Contour Stick. I use it in the shade Honest. I absolutely love this. It's just so creamy, so easy to use. It lasts a long time. It's only $24. It's so portable and it's just so creamy. It's such a good bronzer. So if you haven't tried that from LYS, they have a lot of good products. Don't sleep on LYS. It's a really good company. I do recommend that bronzer from them. It's excellent. Now for setting sprays, I do have 2 recommendations. The One Size Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray. This just melts all of your powders together, makes your skin look like perfection. It is such a good spray. I use it all the time and I can't say enough good things about it. It's a staple in my makeup routine. I have to have it. It's just the best. And then Dior recently released the Backstage Air Flash Mist Makeup Setting Spray. You can use this for makeup prep or after your makeup. I wouldn't necessarily use this as a setting spray to lock in your makeup. If you want something to lock in your makeup, I would use something a little bit stronger, but I really do love this to bring glow back into the face and to hydrate your face throughout the day. But even if you do set your makeup with the spray, I do think it helps. But with it being a glowy spray, it's not going to provide you the most amount of lockdown for your makeup. But I've really been loving it. It has a light fragrance. I don't smell it once it's on my makeup loving face. But if you are sensitive to fragrances, just be mindful of that. But I've been really loving it and I'm going to continue testing it out. But I do recommend it. In case you were curious, it's a good time to pick it up. It's $39, so not terribly priced. The mister is okay. It's not my favorite. I think the One Size has a much better mister, but it's not terrible either. I do like it. I think it does bring a lot of glow back to your skin. And I do recommend it almost as a more refreshing spray than maybe a setting spray. But but it's really good. And also a random one, the eyeshadow primer that I use every single day practically, the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in the shade Eden. I'll link it down below. It's just a staple. I always restock during the sale. It is really, really good. And it's something that I always have to have in order to apply eyeshadow. And another random recommendation, the Makeup by Mario F4 brush. Get yourself that brush. You'll thank me later. It's great for your bronzer, your blush. It is such a good brush. It's one of my favorites. I bought multiples because I loved it that much. It's good for cream, more for cream than powder, but you can use them both. I used that with the Westman Atelier bronzer today, and it applied it really well. So I really do love the F4 from Makeup by Mario, and I would stock up during the sale. Now moving on to hair care. One that's been a really fun surprise for me, the Fenty Beauty, the Rich One Moisture Repair Shampoo. I love this thing. It is so good. First of all, it has the most beautiful fragrance, but beyond that, I'm not buying a shampoo just for the scent, right? It is so hydrating for my hair. I have a lot of frizz in my hair, and I have to say, it's just keeping my hair really nice and hydrated without being flat. When you have fine hair, you have to make sure you're not wearing something that weighs it down. This does not weigh my hair down at all, and it just keeps it so clean, so smooth. I've been loving it. Fenty sent it to me in PR. Thank you to Fenty for sending it to me, because I had known that Fenty had come out with hair care, but I had never tried it, and I'm excited to try more from their hair care line because the shampoo is that good. The other shampoo that I was going to recommend, it is much more expensive than the Fenty Beauty, is from Crown Affair. I love Crown Affair. I just think their products are so good. I use the Crown Affair Volumizing Shampoo for oily, flat hair. It is $42, so a little bit more expensive than the Fenty, but if you have flat hair or hair that's very susceptible to things weighing it down, this is a great shampoo. I've gone through at least 1 or 2 bottles now at this point. I had to restock before the sale. I was trying to hold on to get the discount, but I couldn't wait. Really good. It has 5 stars on Sephora, I think for good reason. It's an excellent product. And also from Crown Affair, I do recommend their dry shampoo. Again, expensive, but very worth it. And also their leave-in conditioner. I use that every time I wash my hair. Now, my next recommendation to you is kind of a company as a whole. If you haven't tried Chris McMillan's hair company, you have to try it. So if you don't know, Chris McMillan has worked on Jennifer Aniston's hair for years. He recently came out with the Lightweight Glassy Hair Oil Mist. You just spray it onto your hands and work it into your hair. It doesn't weigh the hair down and has the most beautiful scent. Like if they would release this in a perfume, I would buy bottles of it. It's that good. Also, the Glassy Smooth spray is good for frizz. And the Dry Texture spray in particular, I use it pretty much every day. It's so good for volume. It doesn't leave your hair feeling like gritty or anything. It doesn't weigh it down. It's like the best texture spray that I've ever used. Also, the Gizu hair oil, it is so good. I use that pretty much every day now too. Every time I wash my hair, which is pretty much every day or every other day, I use that. It is so good. It doesn't weigh down your hair. It just leaves your ends very smooth, very shiny, and it's just a beautiful hair oil. And then finally, it's kind of like a random throw-in, if you will, from Emmy J. This is the small hairbrush that I use in my purse. I have the flat hairbrush, the big one that's $52. Definitely recommend that. But this is the mini paddle hairbrush in Toasted Sugar. It's $42 for a very small hairbrush. I know that's ridiculous, but it is so pretty. And sometimes I always felt silly pulling out a hairbrush that wasn't pretty. You know, if I'm fixing up my hair during the day in front of people. This hairbrush is so beautiful, I don't feel funny. And it glides through the hair really nice, so I do recommend it. It's $42, like I said, it's expensive, but it's a nice time to pick it up during the sale. And then also a few perfume recommendations. Flora came out with a honeymoon scent. It has a honey note. It's so beautiful. I love Flora scents. Also, Cashmere Skin is one of my all-time favorite scents now. I use it pretty much every day, like at night. That's my nighttime scent. They have a beach skin scent that's really good for the summer. Also, Summer Fridays came out with their Sunlit Vanilla Eau de Parfum with vanilla and caramel. So good if you love gourmand scents. They also have a travel spray if you want to try that instead of committing to the larger bottle. Also, the Rare Beauty perfume that came out last year, Rare I think it's called. It is just a beautiful perfume. If you've never tried it, they do have a kit with the little travel size and the spray. It is so good. It's a really good perfume. I have nothing bad to say about it. It's just girly and feminine, sweet with a little bit of a spicy note. It's really good. I've been loving that one lately. I've been kind of going back to it a little bit because I had left it for a while, but now we're reunited and we're very happy together. A very expensive perfume recommendation is from Fugazi. This is their Angel Dust Eau de Parfum with bergamot and woody musk. This is just such a beautiful, feminine, clean scent. It's so good. Try to go to the store and smell it if you can before buying it because it is expensive. But my goodness, is it a beautiful perfume. I have a travel spray. I'm very tempted to pick up the larger size during the sale, but it is absolutely stunning. So feminine and so clean and fresh. Also, Good Girl Blush from Carolina Herrera. One of my favorite springtime scents. It's just feminine and girly and empowering and clean and fresh. It's gorgeous. I love that one. My favorite shower oil from Sol de Janeiro, the Delicia Drench Moisturizing Shower Oil for Dry Skin. You need to get this. If you don't have it, go right now or wait till the sale. Go right now, put it in your cart, and wait till the sale, girl, because you need this. I'm telling you, friend to friend, if you've never tried this before, you need this in your shower like yesterday. Trust me. And then finally, it's out of stock right now, but I'm hoping they bring it back for the sale. The Vanilla Skin Body Oil from Fleur. Oh my gosh, it is so good. You need this also in your life. It is just such a good body oil. If you've never smelled vanilla skin, you need to. It is so good. You will love it. You will just come out smelling like a fresh angel wrapped in vanilla. I don't know how else to describe it. It's so good. It's hydrating, and the smell, the vanilla skin, it's the true scent of vanilla skin. They didn't change the scent. It's perfection. So get those items when you can. I hope that they restock the vanilla skin before the sale or during the sale, because you need to try it, my friend. Trust me. So that wraps up my Sephora sale recommendations. I hope you found some good items to check out on this list. I want to know what your recommendations are. Tell me what I should be picking up during the sale. And also let me know if you have any questions about anything that I talk about. I would love to help you narrow down your list, or maybe expand your list is more like it. Let me know what you're picking up, what you recommend. I want to hear it all. Let's get a conversation going down in the comments below. And if you do decide to use my links while you're shopping the sale, I'll put the link for the general sale down below, and I may post it throughout the sale. If you decide to use my link for the sale or any of the specific items that I talk about or recommend, I greatly appreciate it. When you use my links, it's no extra cost to you, but I know it's an extra step for you to use my links, but I greatly appreciate it. It really goes a long way in helping me continue growing my channel and reviewing products for you guys. I love what I'm doing here on YouTube, and I appreciate all the support you give me. And it's just a small way to kind of help support my channel. And I just greatly appreciate you. And I appreciate any way you decide to support my channel, whether it's by commenting on my videos, liking my videos, hyping my videos, telling me you like my content. Nothing makes me happier. So I just want to thank you so much for your time. We all have really busy lives, so the fact that you choose to spend any part of your day with me or supporting my channel, I cannot thank you enough. You guys are the best. Let me know what you decide to pick up during the sale. Happy shopping. Let the magic begin. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.